it's important to understand that the force of creativity is what is wisdom, what is healing, and what is prosperity. It's not in the goods, in the money, but it's formed by the creative movement of life through you, around you. But we have misconception that prosperity or the having things is result of a money, of a job. But there is a magical aspect which humans have forgotten, that if you have the base power, the creativity into you, you can manifest. But only condition is, if you are manifesting for the sake of money, then you have gone wrong. Then you have gone a toxic male. You have to understand, whenever any of your potential is not used, any of the creative energy into you is not used, it becomes a sickness. It's like any unexpressed creativity, as it was supposed to be expressed, it will first appear as your mental problems, and after some time it will become your physical problems. Even the cancer is your creativity gone wrong. You made some wrong decisions out of greed, out of fear. After that, you will notice your mind stays disturbed. Means now you're infected with the toxin of the wrong decision, and slowly it takes over your physical system. Then cancer appears. Unexpressed creativity is not benign. It becomes another creative expression within your body, but destructive creation, which is the cancer. Because cancer also is a very creative process of the intelligence within the cells. It starts to work against the system you are living in. And why that happened? Because psychologically you took a decision as an ego against your flow. On micro level, humans are suffering from this psychological cancer, and that's what is manifesting globally. Nations, organizations are taking decisions for profit, but essentially they're killing the very body, the very nation from those decisions. That means they're destroying the very earth on which they are living. If this is understood with clarity, because I'm not proposing here some philosophy or a theory, it is understood from the experience, from my own body, and from the looking at the life around. Child is born healthy with creativity, but we teach it efficiency, teach it how to fit into a system, his sickness starts. Otherwise, we are carrying cosmic force. It can fix everything within you if you allow it to flow. It can give you all you need, not what you want. And that is the criterion of wisdom, to discriminate between what I want as a slave to my mind and its fears and projections, and what is my need. Discriminating that and staying with the need is the follow the course of nature. Need is food, need is health for the body, need is for living in a healthy environment, but desire can make you avoid eating food. Desire can make you compromise right living atmospheres also. This is just basics I am talking. Your need is to communicate, but when that goes wrong, people stop communicating but unloading their mind on others and filling their mind with the garbage of others. Because you feel empty, even garbage will do to fill you in. And that's what is exactly the sickness of our culture is internet, YouTube and everything. This is to fill your void. But what is happening at the base level? Because your mind was supposed to form new creative constructive thoughts, but you don't do that, so same mind now needs garbage food to create new imagery. You see, the basic core behind it is, in every sickness, in every addiction, in every relation, it's your intensely fiery, restless creative energy which is looking for ways to work. It can appear as a confusion, it can appear as a mindfuck, it can appear as suffering, it can appear as a problem. Basically, that energy needs to create something. Otherwise, it will start to destroy your own psyche. How to have a right state of mind so that we can have this creative energy working for us. For that, you have to understand that what creative process is. Creative process is essentially about inventing something new out of the blue, which never existed. That implies a challenge. That implies a challenge to work through your limits and to dig out, carve out ways. And that's where you are functioning with the life. It's constantly growing out of your old forms and taking birth into the new forms. Now, this is exactly what happens to us when we face a challenge or a suffering. In a suffering, we feel stuck and trapped because our mind was comfortable with the old non-creative loop. And a challenge comes, you cannot continue with the old, you have to find a new way now. A relation ends, a job ends, or something, whatsoever happens, it is something new your mind is not used to. Now there, if you go through it, it will change you. If you don't go through it, you repress it, it will kill you. It will become your disease. And essentially, if we look at psychology, everybody is living in a diseased form of mind. Our mental problems are not the issues. Our real issue is the energy of our mind is not getting the expression it needs. Not only information, because mind is a tool, is a creative tool made by life to learn and to manifest. Because life on its own has no will, as Bashar says. It uses our mind to express itself. Whatever thought you entertain, that's what your cosmic energy within you through your mind will start to manifest into your life. There is a path of yoga and very austere and very hard practices. Basically, these are the practice to get you into a state of challenge where you break your own pain barriers, physical barriers, so your energy can make a new form out of you. And that's what the whole process is. But on the everyday human level, one thing which can help everybody very deeply is that you start to learn something new every day. And I promise you, you will never have any mental disorders like Alzheimer's and people are forgetting and their brain stops working, because the very nature of our mind is it's constantly making new neurons. And if they are not used, they die or they start to work against you. But if you are constantly learning something new every day, mostly people stop learning after they get their job, then they get fit into a routine. So that is where creativity comes in. Because in general, artists live longer. The reason is that they are very excited about what they are creating and they are excited about learning something new every day. Because their energy is restless. It wants to know more and express more. In that very process, your body's age is prolonged. But when you are not living anything creative, when things become boring, you are basically slowly dying now. You are on an opposite minus circulation, where you start to cancel. where you start to say, what's the point? What I will get? This whole profit thing has made people cut off. If something is not profitable, why I should do it? But whereas creativity is expression of joy, not a purpose for profit. Life has a potential, wisdom, intelligence and creativity. But we have to use that to enhance the life, not to get profit out of it. Because that very attitude is the cancer growing attitude. You are stopping a river, gathering water on the side, and cancer is stagnation which happens into that water. Psychological cancer or the emotional cancer or the physical cancer. Body is the last to start to express that cancer. And that's exactly and collectively happening to our human culture is also. We are, I was seeing this very interesting photograph of the cities shown from a drone, from satellite, the formation of cities, and they compared it with the formation of cancer cells. It looks the same. The structure and the design of the cancer cells and how cities are formed. As within, same is without. Everything which is appearing on the earth, when we look around, it is a manifestation of 7 billion human beings on the micro level. And revolution is possible through Shakti, through activating your creativity. One thing you should understand, that if you are not expanding, you will contract. If you are not creative, your energies, your psychology will become destructive. There is no pause anywhere in cosmos. So your responsibility, your honor, your greatest worship to Durga, to Ma Kali, to this great mother is, let her express and create through you freely, without your mind putting any judgments, profits, fears, greeds and manipulations on it. Just let it express like a child. That innocence is what is the Shiva aspect, Bhole, the innocent one, a pure mirror-like reflection, no motives, just the joy of being, and that joy means it creates more life through you. So if you can't solve your problems in your life, don't try to solve problems. I would suggest have more complex problems. If your puddle of your psychology is stuck and is stagnant, don't try to clean it. Flood it with more water. Make it a river. Pond is comfortable. River is not comfortable. It is going through cities and garbage to reach the ocean. But that very process feeds the cities. A puddle can feed only so far, then it becomes poisonous. That's what exactly energetic cancer is. Because when you are into any creative process, it won't come easy. You make some nice paintings. Creative process is that you are trying to give birth to a new form. It will bring challenges into you. It will show you your psychology. You will live your karmic patterns through the process of creation. When you are learning something new, like these days, internet can be used in such a creative way that there are so many arts available. And if you can make a goal into your life, that for this month, I will learn so and so art. Let it be djembe or a dot painting or sketching. Point here is not, again, this is where people constrict their creativity. Point here is not to become an artist or to get some efficiency out of it. Point here is to learn something. You see, when you have from the childhood learned to be creative, and you have always challenged yourself constantly, okay, I'm feeling bored, Let me learn something new. Not to get find an entertainment, to dull yourself more and make you more boring, make you like a vampire, constantly sucking energy for your own entertainment, for your energy kicks. But challenge your energy to grow new branches and new fruits. And that is a deeply fulfilling process for you. And we have completely forgotten, and we are looking solutions in spirituality, we are looking solutions in philosophies, we are looking for our solutions through psychiatrists, through hospitals, where we have completely forgotten the nectar of the present, the creative force, the Shakti, the Durga, the mother, who Shiva loves and dances with her. And this is the magic zone of life, where things are appearing out of the blue, out of the nothing.
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhaj Man